Today, we've got a thrilling countdown for you. The top 10 most feared gangsters in the world. These men were not just criminals, they were forces of nature, their names etched into the dark history of organized crime. From ruthless killings to empire building, these gangsters struck fear into everyone they encountered. Stick around till the end to see who takes the number 1 spot. Number 10, El Chapo Guzman. Starting off at number 10, we have Joaquin El Chapo Guzman from Mexico. Leader of the Sinaloa cartel, El Chapo was known for his ability to escape from maximum security prisons and for being a key figure in the international drug trade. His empire controlled vast amounts of drugs, and his violent tactics made him a feared man both inside and outside prison walls. Number 9, Griselda Blanco. At number 9, we have Griselda Blanco, the notorious cocaine godmother from Colombia. Blanco revolutionized the cocaine trade in the United States during the 1970s and 80s. Her brutal approach to business and her ruthless nature made her one of the most feared female gangsters in the world. Number 8, Whitey Bulger. Number 8 goes to James Whitey Bulger, leader of the Winter Hill Gang in Boston. Whitey was not just a feared mobster, he was an FBI informant, a manipulator, and a brutal criminal mastermind. His crimes included extortion, murder, and money laundering, and he was on the run for 16 years before being captured. Number 7, Salvatore Riina. At number 7, we have Salvatore Toto Riina, one of the most feared bosses in the history of the Sicilian Mafia, also known as Cosa Nostra. Riina's reign was marked by an unrelenting wave of violence, including bombings and assassinations. His ruthless leadership made him an iconic figure in organized crime. Number 6, Lucky Luciano. Coming in at number 6 is Charles Lucky. Luciano, a man who changed the face of organized crime in America. Luciano was the architect of the modern mafia, uniting the various crime families and establishing the commission. His strategy and criminal genius made him a feared figure in the world of organized crime. Number 5, Pablo Escobar. Number 5 is, Pablo Escobar, the infamous Colombian drug lord and head of the Medellin cartel. Escobar was responsible for flooding the U.S. with cocaine and creating a reign of terror that lasted for years. His wealth was unimaginable, and his ruthlessness unmatched. Escobar had a grip on Colombian politics, and his cartel's influence spread globally. Number 4, Vito Genovese. At number 4, we have Vito Genovese, the boss of the Genovese crime family in New York. Genovese was one of the most dangerous men in organized crime, involved in everything from bootlegging and gambling to murder. His strategic mind and his power over the mafia made him a fearsome figure. Number 3, Al Capone. Number 3 on the list is Al Capone, the most infamous gangster in American history. Capone's reign in Chicago during the Prohibition era left a legacy of violence, corruption, and fear. He controlled the bootlegging business and was responsible for numerous murders, including the notorious St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Number 2, John Gotti. At number 2, we have John the Dapper Don Gotti, boss of the Gambino crime family in New York. Known for his style, charm, and his ability to dodge convictions, Gotti was both feared and respected. His criminal activities spanned across murder, racketeering, and drug trafficking, but it was his near invisibility to the law that made him legendary. Number 1, Frank Lucas. And finally, at number 1, we have Frank Lucas, the notorious heroin kingpin from Harlem. Lucas controlled the heroin trade in the United States during the 1970s. His operation was so extensive that it even outclassed the mafia's power in New York City. What made Frank Lucas so feared wasn't just his involvement in drug trafficking. It was his intelligence, his ability to stay out of prison, and his ruthless approach to eliminating his enemies. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 most feared gangsters in the world. These men built criminal empires that shook the world, leaving behind a legacy of fear, power, and violence. Who do you think should have made the list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible content on the most fascinating stories from the world of crime. Thanks for watching.